guys, I'm Jessica.
I'm Chrissy.
Thank you so much for liking and sharing and commenting on our video last night. If you also wouldn't mind subscribing to our YouTube, whenever you subscribe, like, and comment on our YouTube, which is right below, it puts us in the YouTube algorithm. So that is just a shameless request, if you would do that for us. So a lot of people messaged us today asking, where do I begin with this? Where do I start with this? And I want to encourage...
Keto.
Yeah. How do I start keto? In case you didn't see our video last
And
night.
if you haven't, watch that video first, then come back to this one.
Yes, so this is a continuation. So we received a lot of like, where do I begin? How do I start this? And you want to start with the beginning of the day. Whatever you start your day with is going to trigger your insulin pattern for the rest of the day. So anything under 5 calories does not break your fast when you wake up in the morning. So if you had a no or low carbohydrate dinner the night before, oh my gosh.
You get it out.
Yes. Then when you wake up in the morning, your glucose should be low and you should be in fat burning mode. So you want to try to stay in that mode for as long as possible. So black coffee does not break that fast. So you want to wait until you're really hungry. And then the first thing that you eat needs to be a high fat, no carbohydrate meal. Okay? So what time do you wake up in the morning?
Probably between 5:30 and 6:30, just depending on the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then what time do you start drinking your bulletproof coffee?
I try to wait about an hour after I wake up, an hour to an hour and a half. So when I'm at work, and that's usually when I wake up that early. The weekend's a little different. But when I'm at work, I usually start drinking my coffee around 8.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
8:15.
Okay.
Something like that.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
So bulletproof coffee, if you're not familiar with it, is a great breakfast for keto people. So you do organic half and half. Thank you. So how much approximately would you say you put in your coffee?
I would say probably a tablespoon.
Okay.
I think that's about right. Maybe a tablespoon and a half.
Okay, very good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put this...
A sliver. Probably a half a tablespoon. And this is, what this is.
Okay.
So it's probably about, I usually just take a long sliver off, which is, I would say, about a half a tablespoon.
Okay, very good. Mm-hmm. And then you use this to froth it?
Yes, I use a frother.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's half of 11?
5.5.
Okay, so your coffee has approximately 9 grams of fat.
Great.
In the morning.
That's awesome.
So that's awesome. Mm-hmm. So good fat, yes. And then when do you typically eat again on an average day at work? I know it can change.
I would say on an average between 1:30 and 2.
Okay, very good. Great.
That's usually when I get hungry.
Wonderful. And then what do you typically have?
It changes a lot. I try not to do too much protein because I know I'll get that for dinner. But I tend to do like a cheese stick. This week I did pepperonis, those little pepperoni things.
Yeah.
And then something with ranch.
And
like a vegetable with ranch.
And sometimes a fat bomb.
Oh, and then, I end up not eating a fat bomb until and I don't eat a lot of that. I just eat it because I feel grumbling in my tummy.
Okay. So in a little bit, then a couple of hours later,
Then I throw
you'll
the fat
sometimes
bomb
have a fat bomb,
Mhm.
and then for dinner, you guys do you guys do
A meat and a vegetable.
meat and vegetables. Okay.
Yep.
So
And we cook with the butter that we just showed you.
so that's one way to begin your day. So when you so another option would be to do this product. If you don't want to get all of the ingredients to do a bulletproof coffee, you can just make coffee and add this to it, and this has all of that in it. So it's convenient for people on the go. And this has 9 grams of fat per serving, so it's exactly the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but some people that do keto do not like anything processed.
Mm-hmm.
They like to keep it as real. What are you looking at?
There's a little.
Oh my! Oh,
It's a little.
a spider.
No, it wasn't a spider. Oh! At first, I did think it was, and I was like, I can't freak you out. then it'd be like a little fuzz.
Oh, jeez, that terrified me. So, that's okay. So, if you don't, so that's one thing that I love about keto is that we do as much non-processed packaged food as possible. Everything is just real food, all right? Another thing that you can do is MCT oil, medium chain triglycerides. So one serving of that, this is from coconut oil. And if you want to purchase this from me, this is a very high quality MCT oil. You can message me and I can drop ship it to you. Ooh. And 1 tablespoon has 14 grams of fat.
Wow.
Yeah. So some
can
people,
you add that to, like, let's say I make a bulletproof coffee. Can you add that to it?
Most people do.
Oh, okay. I have seen that.
Yes, most people do 3 ingredients, half and half. Butter and MCT oil.
I think I may order that.
That would be 20. So what's 9 plus 14?
So that'll be 23.
23. So that would be 23 grams of fat to start your day.
And you probably wouldn't even eat lunch.
Correct. So that's the thing is that you're getting so much fat. So I thought of a little tagline for us this morning. Living on lard and laughter.
God, lard. Yes!
So I have a little tradition that on Saturday mornings I watch country music videos, and then she hates country. And then if it's fall, we watch football. Go Canes! But hopefully we have a season.
I hope so. I need it.
Yes.
We need it.
Yes. So here's the other thing with keto is that you just want to be very mindful that whatever you start your day with, it needs to be a high-fat, no-carbohydrate start to your day, whether it's omelets, bulletproof coffee, whatever, because it's going to trigger your insulin. And then if your insulin is triggered, your hormones are going to go up. It's going to stress your adrenal glands, and now you've got a whole hormonal disruption going on throughout your whole day. Okay? Yeah. So I never recommend people to start keto like at dinner. You always just want it to be a fresh start on a Saturday or a Sunday morning. So bulletproof coffee is an awesome option. What I personally do, I will do the keto creamer that we showed you, or I'll just do black coffee, and I'll do intermittent fasting until I am starving. So I tend to do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And then that 1 meal a day is loaded with vegetables and an organic meat. So the other thing is that if you do not have a gallbladder, I need you to hear me. If you do not have a gallbladder, you must take a bile salt supplement because your gallbladder used to be responsible for breaking down and processing fat, and you don't have that ability anymore. So if you need a supplement, I can drop ship that to you as well. Something that has been very beneficial for Chrissy and I is choline. Choline is just a B vitamin, and it helps again to break down the fat. If you struggle with sugar cravings,
Mm-hmm.
this is an awesome product that you can take 2 in the morning to help you have more self-control. If you are a stress emotional eater, this is an incredible product that you just add to your coffee, and it helps.
It says happy coffee.
Happy smart coffee. Because sometimes when people are transitioning into keto, they will deal with some anxiety and depression because they're not getting enough serotonin for their brain, and that product is incredible for that. Another option is that I had somebody message me this morning, and she's been doing keto. She works out like 5 times a week, intense work exercise.
Good for her.
Good for her, but she's not getting, and so she messaged me and she said, I'm doing this, but I'm not losing any weight, and it's all around my midsection. And I said, show me what you're eating every day, and it's very important that you get enough adequate fat when you're exercising because you're using more energy. So because she works out, what I suggested for her as a pre-workout, because this product has different algae in it that help to support the thyroid and the adrenal glands. So combining, hold them together. Hold on. Combining those together, the Power Shake and the MCT oil before she goes to work out. So those together will give her 19 grams of healthy fat.
You added that very well.
Yay!
I was waiting to add here.
And then not all carbohydrates are created equal. So this is considered a slow acting, low glycemic carbohydrate. So all vegetables, green leafy vegetables, are low glycemic vegetables. They don't spike your insulin, and this product actually puts me further into ketosis and fat burning. So this, along with the MCT oil, is an awesome pre-workout meal, if you will. Nice. Yes, and it'll give her lots of energy. The other thing that some people struggle with doing keto is constipation. So you have to make sure that if you have any constipation, that you are getting adequate minerals, magnesium, calcium, potassium, pink Himalayan sea salt, and this product, a Biomedic, because it helps to give you a happy, healthy gut. So it has some prebiotic in it. It's an amazing product. So again, if you want to start this journey, I encourage you today to go to the grocery store, Google ingredients for bulletproof coffee. And in bulletproof coffee, you can add stevia.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Now
I haven't.
Right. We have chosen not to add anything sweet.
Right.
We don't want to trigger a sweet tooth.
That's my biggest goal. So before I started, I was drinking coffee with that creamer.
Flavored creamer.
It was like a vanilla creamer. Coffee Mate creamer. And I just started out the day sweet. So then I was constantly craving something sweet. My first week was, it actually wasn't as difficult as I thought it would have been. I was expecting myself to be extremely craving sweets. But I also, with your guidance, I was able to understand that when you start the day, don't start it with something sweet, because then your body just then starts processing and it doesn't start craving it and taking on to that next rope, So I end up just now with this coffee here, I don't crave any sweets whatsoever.
Awesome.
At all.
Very cool.
I have a candy jar in my office for other people, and it has the good stuff in it, like Hershey's, all that good stuff. I don't even want to touch it.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I didn't realize how much I ate of it. I usually had to buy candy every at least once a month. I haven't bought it in a while.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Also, another thing that she ran into was recognizing, oh my gosh, I am craving something, but it's because I'm exhausted and stressed out. And so what I would encourage her to do is you need a release. You need to go for a walk, you know, you and your husband go to the beach, like do something fun, have, switch up your routine a little bit, and then you're not going to the food as your medication to help you cope with the stress and exhaustion.
Yeah.
So kind of like knowing what your triggers are and then having a plan in place when you know, come to that crossroad, because it's bound to happen, you know? Yeah. But we do not encourage packaged, keto-friendly junk food at all.
No.
You want to keep things as real and raw and real ingredients as possible.
It's easier to digest because that's, like she said, that's going to be a possibility of an issue. But the other thing we did was right when we decided to make that decision, and it was, you know, my household, and we did it together. My contact almost popped out. I was like, whoa! Trying to grapple at it. I was like, fling at the thing. But we ended up going into our cabinets, and we cleared everything out. Like, because we didn't want any, like...
We didn't want any temptation.
Temptation.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So, you know, making sure that you're not sabotaging yourself. And it helped tremendously. I don't live with them. It would appear in these videos that I'm here so much that I live with them, but I don't. But it helped tremendously that her husband has been involved in this as well. We could not have done this if it was just us. It would have been way too tempting if he was like I love pizza. I could eat pizza every day of the week. It would just be way too tempting. So it's been a huge help and support doing this as a team, even though he's having way faster results, and I hate him for that. So it's very motivating.
It is very motivating to see
Yes.
someone get those results. You know, it just wants to keep us moving forward.
Absolutely. So, you know, try to ask some friends. You can join us.
Yeah, we'll be happy to, you know, be support. I mean, we need it.
That's why we do it together.
Yeah.
So if you need a support team, we are here for you. But also I encourage you, if you're a mom, there's a lady on Facebook that I will have to find her page and put it in the comments. And she has cookbooks. I sent you her cookbook this morning.
Oh, I gotta share that.
She has 2 sons, young kids, and she does keto as a lifestyle for her household. And basically it's because it's sugar-free. You don't need sugar. So I don't want you to think of like just think of keto as a sugar-free diet. Who wouldn't benefit from that?
Exactly.
So people like come at her and they're like, this isn't healthy for your kids. And she's like, how is sugar healthy for my kids?
Right.
So she's an amazing resource as well. So I'll put her in the comments. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I'll be happy to help. And if you have any suggestions on videos that you want us to do, any topics or recipes or anything like that, just let us know and we'll be happy to do that for you. And again, thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. And it's good to hear that other people want to do this. This is awesome. It's a great lifestyle. I mean, I can't wait until I lose more weight. It's slow moving, but I appreciate that so much, and I appreciate this process.
And trusting that even if the weight isn't falling off, there are other good things happening in your body.
Yes.
So that's the other thing. If you're doing keto, and if you don't have improved mood, if you don't have improved energy, reduction in inflammation, you need to message me because you're missing something somewhere.
Yeah. Because
those should just be, you know, awesome side effects after the first week or so.
Yeah.
So again, you should have improved energy, improved mood, reduction in pain and inflammation. So if you're not having those, let us know because you're missing it somewhere.
Yeah.
And it could be a very small tweak.
Yeah, it very well can. What about the keto flu? You know,
Oh,
we hear
keto
about
flu.
a lot. I know I didn't.
You didn't have keto flu because I prepared you for it.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will say keto is bad because you're going to get keto flu. Keto flu, it means you are dehydrated, low in electrolytes.
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
That's the other thing I eat. I eat pickles at my lunchtime.
Yes.
Sorry.
No.
Not that bad.
So I've only had keto flu one time because I figured out what it was, and I was at work, and it was like 3 years ago, and it was a Friday night, and we were supposed to hang out, and I was at work, and all of a sudden I felt achy, I felt lethargic, and I was like, oh my God, am I getting sick? And then and I was like on day 4 of starting keto, and I went home, and I was like, let me just see if this is keto flu. I took a shot, an ounce of pickle juice, drank a bottle of water, and literally within 10 minutes, I felt completely good again.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know. Pickle juice, it's like you just need to take 2 sips of it or something like that. And
you're good to
you're
go.
good to go. Have a pickle, have 2. You know, we keep a couple jars in our fridge just in case. You just never know.
Yeah. Her husband is really good about doing just drinking pink Himalayan sea salt and water with lemon. So that's another option as well if you can't stand pickles.
Yeah.
So again, I think the 3 major side effects that the average person has is constipation, cramping, and keto flu. And those are just indicators that your salt, electrolytes, and minerals are off, and that you need some additional potassium and magnesium. So easy fix.
Easy fix.
That's not a reason not to do this.
And if you have any other concerns, and if you just need wellness coaching, I mean, that's what you do.
Yeah, so wellness coaching appointments with me are $75. So like this morning, I've done a few consultations just through Facebook Messenger. So feel free to, I can do Skype appointments, Zoom, FaceTime, or we can just do the whole consultation through text. Sometimes people like that because they can just scroll through and read and they don't have to take notes on what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So go grocery shopping today and get your ingredients to start with us tomorrow.
Yay!
Have a great day.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.